Good evening. Thank you, Craig. 80 years. It has been more than 80 years, and our co-op made up of friends, family, neighbors is still reaching out to our local communities and doing an extraordinary job to make our lives brighter, easier, and more fulfilling. Not-for-profit co-ops were formed in the 30s by farmers. They were designed to serve electricity to rural areas where local farms were producing what everyone required and was always in want of: food. The idea of providing electric service to rural areas was vital in the past and is still just as important to all of us today. We have all come to rely on electrical service to power our lives, and in more ways than one could ever have imagined. It's the co-op difference, and what a difference it is. It all began by buying in to the future. Although there were plenty of needs back then, we kept the future close at hand. Even with our prevailing needs of today, we keep our sights on tomorrow. It is important for us here at Lake Country Power to keep looking forward and to meet your needs in new ways. Infrastructure, service, and community are some of those ways. Our infrastructure will keep us strong and reliable. Regular inspection of the poles with replacement of marginal or failing poles has kept our electrical lines in good working order for a long time. Needless replacement of functioning poles, we know, would have raised rates unnecessarily. This purposeful maintenance bought time and kept rates acceptable for many years. Even throughout the United States, we are finding that intermittent repairs have run their course, and many roads and bridges are now in need of replacement. Just like roads, electrical infrastructure is imperative for the electrical highways of tomorrow. Last year, a new outpost was constructed in Ely. It replaced a building that had outlived its practicality. It was overcrowded and outdated. Equipment is now stored indoors and protected from the elements. Our current metering system is nearing 15 years old. That doesn't sound old, but in technology time, it is. Our metering system relies on electronics and software that are regularly updated and redesigned. We are looking at a new metering system that will allow you to monitor your account, prepay your bill, read your meter from almost anywhere, and will automatically notify us if you are out of power. This new metering system will help all of us meet different needs. This year, our plan is to begin construction on a new headquarters. Research is still being conducted and details are still being determined. Presently, our preferred site is the Cohasset Industrial Park. Mutual needs are being deliberated with Itasca County. Building in this location will help strengthen the local community and increase its overall tax burden. Yet, at the same time, we are working decisively to hold our building costs down as well. The co-op model, based on needs of tomorrow, is one reason we are always talking about tomorrow. Some of the poles and lines still in service were installed 50 to 60 years ago and have benefited many members during these 10 years. However, their time has come. We have estimated that we will need to replace at least 75 miles of line each year to keep electric service reliable for you now and for the future. This will be an investment, but well worth it when your power continues to be strong and reliable years from now. Service. It is the thread that ties us all together. Here at Lake Country Power, we are always looking ways to be more responsive, resourceful, environmentally friendly, and of course, reliable. We pride ourselves on assisting you with needs whenever and wherever. If you have a question about a new service, off-peak, dual fuel, or any other power need, we do our best, whether you call in, walk in, or greet us in your yard. We are here to serve you. The employees of Lake Country Power are by far some of the best working individuals I have ever met. They are 130 strong, covering a service area of over 11,000 square miles. Their numbers are substantial enough to serve your needs and yet small enough to be your friends and neighbors. Their connection to the communities is sincere. They work diligently to support the goals and mission of Lake Country Power. They share their thoughts and ideas on improvements, and they find ways to make working here a joy, not a job. I thank them for their efforts and assistance and commend them on their achievements. The Board of Lake Country Power believes in communication and connecting with its members. They invite you to attend any of the 3 summer picnics held at the service centers, any of the 9 district meetings we held each spring, and the annual meetings such as the one here tonight. It has been a pleasure to serve under your Lake Country Power Board. Their diligence to serve you and the mission of Lake Country Power is remarkable. 80 years. Because of the co-op difference, we will still be here 80 years from now, strong as ever. We will continue to work toward what is important to you and all our co-op family members. Your presence here today says Lake Country Power is one of those important things. All of us appreciate the importance of safe, reliable service, friendly, knowledgeable employees, communication and information, wise investments and responsible budgets, support for our local communities, and a great respect for the past with a vision for tomorrow. Lake Country Power members, employees, and directors, we are all connected and invested in the co-op. We are a co-op family. Operation Roundup and the Rural Electric Youth Tour are 2 excellent programs that exemplify the co-op difference. Let's take a look at members and employees working together to make a difference.
First of all, I want them to know that it's one of the best programs I've ever heard of, and I've been honored to be involved in it. When somebody says a quarter or 50 cents doesn't go anyplace today, that's often what we give, and it goes a long way because we give away $45,000 every quarter to the communities.
Every day we need light in this world.
We give a lot of money to the food shelves. We give a lot of money to different organizations. We also have groups that help out individuals like Adopt a Senior or children that maybe wouldn't get a Christmas present. There's groups that we've given money to that make sure that these children have a happy Christmas or a Merry Christmas. And then there's many other organizations like the YMCA that we've given to. We give to festivals for many of the communities.
When we shine as one, working together, we're standing so strong. When we shine as one.
So it really helps the community. It makes the community stronger. It makes the communities a healthier community.
Shine as one.
And it's only pennies. The max you can give, if you give the max every month, the max you can give is $11.88. And most of us give, I think, an average of about $5 or $6 annually, something like that.
We've held our heads high. Now we're building bridges that lead to new dreams. Together we're sure
that we've given $1.8 million out in our communities of Lake Country Power that Lake Country Power serves. So that's a tremendous amount of money, and it's done a lot of good. And it's the members that are doing that good, and we want to thank you for giving that money. We just help to administrate it as the board, but it's you that give us the money, and we really appreciate that, and so does your fellow citizens and fellow members.
is one. Our power forever will be together, and we shine as one. Well, we shine as one, yeah.
Because it's helping the communities, it's helping their neighbors, it's helping their friends, and you can't do better than that. The whole Operation Roundup is out to serve its members in another way, not just with electricity, but making sure that their lives are better.
Shine as one.
Nevada and Montana and Delaware and Colorado. I wasn't the best at collecting the patches, but there were some kids who had almost all of the states. They really got into it. It's just kind of like a life-changing experience. I think you get so many different insights on life, and you meet so many different people from so many different places around around Minnesota and around the country. Youth Tour did have kind of an impact on what I was planning on doing. I thought about politics for a while. I've definitely been jumping around from one thing to another, but it definitely gave me a lot more insight on the political world and made me kind of want to think about it more and just get more involved with it. I was really excited to see the Smithsonian's. I really wanted to go to the Museum of Natural History, and then we also got to go to the Holocaust Museum, which is, I've been through it twice now, and it's just, it's unbelievable. You could stay in there for hours and hours and hours and just learn so many different things. There's so many things to read and look at. It's really sad, but it's also really interesting. We don't talk about cooperatives in history. They have such a big impact on everything that we do, and cooperatives are great things for kids to learn about because maybe they want to work at a cooperative one day or start their own cooperative. I think it's really cool that it's all just really member-based and that everybody kind of has their own say in it when you're part of it. It all just kind of blurs together. I guess we did so many things it's kind of hard to distinguish one from the other, but you're going to make great friends and you're going to meet so many new people and experience so many different things. I mean, DC is probably one of the best places to visit.
Thank you, members and employees, for your contributions to your communities. Last year, I introduced you to Henry, one of the best reasons I have for looking out for the future for all of us here at Lake Country Power. I have added one more reason, Walter. Our third grandchild will arrive in late August. Once again, thank you for choosing to be here tonight to support your co-op and all our local communities. Please know that we are here at Lake Country Power and will continue to make the best decisions possible for today and tomorrow, and will do so for the next 80 years.